Today's video is to speak with you about the only source of evil and the only true precursor to dysfunction that we see in the world throughout humanity. Now, evil isn't about a religion, it's not about a colour of skin, it's not about some sort of political view that someone may hold, it's not about your sexual preferences. Evil is found in all corners of the world, regardless of any of those things. And the dysfunction and the horrific treatment towards other humans, other sentient beings, towards Mother Nature, animals, that we see is born out of only one condition, and that single condition is human unconsciousness, being unawake. There is no other causal factor in the evil, in the suffering that we see. Most of the pain and suffering in this world, not all, but most of it, is not necessary. We have been born into a drastically unawake world, unconscious world, and then raised and educated by a vastly unawake and unconscious education system and influenced by unconscious media and so on and so forth. And so the human condition that is bringing about mass murder and genocide and all the spin-offs that we see from this unconscious state, the racism, sexism, judgment, blame and hatred, is a function or a product of human beings truly having no idea where they came from and no idea of where they go back to, or of the higher purpose of human existence within this universe. No ability to feel the ultimate truth, which is the shared oneness of all expressions of form in the cosmos. Now, if we all awakened, if all of humanity stopped looking without and stopped pointing the finger, which is a very clever avoidance strategy, and instead turned and looked into the mirror and looked at ourselves first and looked at our internal pain, our wounding within that we run from as far as we can, then alchemy, the true meaning of alchemy, would take place on a mass scale, turning limited, distorted, suppressed emotion and suppressed pain into consciousness, into wisdom. There's a chapter in my new book actually called The Wisdom in Your Wounds. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Because our five senses plug us into the external environment, they're reading our environment, that the way our senses actually perceive the outer world, it's no wonder that we always look out there whenever we feel pain, whenever something triggers our own internal pain, that we look out to try and figure out what was the cause of it. And this begins the eye for an eye, the karmic wheel, the never-ending action, reaction. Look what you did to me. unconscious mentality that drives so much of the deeply unconscious behavior that we are witnessing in the world right now, and that we've witnessed for an extraordinarily long period of time. There is only one solution, there's only one antidote, and it heals all of humanity's problems, and it is awakening. There is no other solution. We've tried all the other ways. We've gone to war so we can make peace. We've attacked, slaughtered, killed, maimed, and judged others because they attacked, slaughtered, maimed, and judged us. Again, the insane, repetitive cycle of action, reaction, and an eye for an eye. So the solution here is the awakening, and it starts with you. It starts with you. Each and every one of us is responsible for our internal space and for how our internal space, thoughts, feelings, beliefs, judgments, impact our external space. Okay? We are responsible for that. And we can either live from reaction, where the stress response and our triggered pain is so real that we want retribution. We believe that the two wrongs will make a right at some point, but it is not the case. And so if you pick up a history book and you look at the history of humanity, you see a history of madness. You see a history of insanity, of human beings completely unaware of their true origins or their fundamental connection to all sentient beings and all expressions of life in this universe. Awakening doesn't require you to subscribe. It doesn't ask you to follow, but to lead. There's no monthly subscription. There's no book that you have to hold on your mantelpiece, some ancient scripture that you've got to believe in. It's a journey that you take on your own to your inner world, and you look at how you are contributing to the problem. You ask the fundamental questions about how your energy is impacting this incredible world and this beautiful Mother Earth that we've been given, this gift, sacred gift that we are currently taking for granted and not honoring. But it starts with you. It starts with you. So that's today's video. DamienHorton.com if you want to find out more. The live events I run, you can register your interest for the upcoming events. A link below will be to my book, Limitless, Reconnecting with the Infinite Power Within. It'll show you a higher truth and how I healed myself from critical injuries after a near-death experience and a week in a coma. And music lovers, jump onto your favorite streaming platform and you can check out some of the music that I make. That's it. Sending light and sending love. Peace.